Information on the man accused of robbing an Oriskany Falls bank earlier this month. If found guilty, 71-year-old Walter Parker could face 7 to 15 years in prison. News Channel 2 reported last week that Parker has already served time for robbing several banks in 2004. He was arrested again thanks to DNA he left at the scene of the Main Street Bank. But even though he's a convicted felon, people who knew Parker were shocked and surprised to hear of the news of his arrest. As Jeff Cole reports, this bank robber was living a double life.
Walter Parker lived here, Dalton Estates in West Carthage. A quiet community, mainly seniors live here.
I thought he learned his lesson. I mean, geez, he had a good life here.
Not the life of a serial bank robber. Parker just served an almost 11-year prison sentence for robbing 4 banks in 2004. Rose McHugh has known Parker for 20 years. For the past year, he lived downstairs from her.
He was just friendly and nice, and he was always around most of the time. He was a whiz at the puzzle.
Last Friday, the Oneida County Sheriff's Department arrested Parker at this Dunkin' shop where he worked overnights making donuts. He was charged with robbing Berkshire Bank in Oriskany Falls.
It shocked me.
Rose isn't alone. Dawn Scott saw Parker almost every day.
He just fit in. We have a dinner once a month. We play bingo and cards. Just joined right in just like anybody else.
And if someone in the building needed help, Parker was there.
He has taken like a couple of people here that need a ride to maybe the grocery store or something, that he's given them a ride.
A helpful soul. When he moved to West Carthage, village officer Dave Pastizzi knew it.
After 26 years in law enforcement, not a lot surprises me, but I was aware, and we were aware in the law enforcement community, where he lived and his past.
When West Carthage police found out the Oneida County Sheriff's Department was coming to town to find a bank robbery suspect, police here didn't have to go very far. Mr. Parker lived across the street from the police station, in the apartments across the field.
Yeah, just across the field. Easier to keep tabs on him, I guess.
And in those apartments, residents who say you never can be really sure who your neighbor is.
After being in prison for it one time, I thought maybe he'd learned his lesson, but apparently not.
Jeff Cole reporting, getting you back to the Weather Center. We always have